Have you ever caught yourself sending multiple messages, trying to please her, trying too hard to win a woman over, and yet she seemed increasingly distant? The truth is harsh, but it needs to be said. Chasing too much doesn't attract. What attracts is value. And when you put yourself in second place, she begins to see you that way too. Today, I'm going to show you why stopping the chase is a smart and powerful move, and how to reverse the game so that you're the one who naturally attracts without having to beg for attention. Stay until the end, because I'll give you a practical tip that can change everything for you. This choice to value yourself, to become a priority, completely changes your magnetism. This is the legacy I want to leave for you, heir to wisdom. Chasing too much communicates scarcity. When you show yourself as too available, what you're transmitting is that you don't have many options, and deep down, this generates disinterest. The human mind is programmed to value what is rare, selective, difficult to achieve. When you appear anxious, always available, always saying yes, you put yourself in a position of scarcity. And do you know what happens with everything that is scarce and clingy at the same time? It loses value. She feels that you need her to feel good, and this breaks all attraction. Show that your life has movement, that you have priorities, that you're not standing still waiting for a response on WhatsApp. This changes everything. Practical example. Imagine that you always respond immediately. You're always there when she calls. Now try leaving your phone aside while you train, work, or study. When she reaches out and realizes you're busy with your own life, the game starts to turn. Man who values himself attracts more. Women are naturally attracted to men who demonstrate self-control, purpose, and dignity. This isn't an opinion, it's science. Research by evolutionary psychologist David Buss shows that women value status, confidence, and self-sufficiency. If you're constantly chasing, canceling commitments, adjusting your routine because of her, you're showing the opposite. You're showing emotional submission. A man who values himself focuses on his life, goals, friends, training, career. And that's precisely what makes him interesting. He isn't starved for affection, he is whole. And whoever is whole attracts without effort. Practical example, schedule your workout, reading, or study as non-negotiable commitments. When she suggests something that coincides with this time, say calmly, "I have something important now. Can we talk later?" This shows that you have structure. Strategic absence creates desire. There's a psychological principle called the scarcity effect, much studied by Robert Cialdini. Basically, the less available something is, the more valuable it becomes in the eyes of others. This applies to objects, opportunities, and people. When you disappear a little, when you stop responding immediately, when you live your life normally, she feels it. And this space opens up room for interest to grow, because absence makes one think, imagine, remember. And all of this is raw material for desire. Of course, it's not about manipulation. It's about balance. Someone who disappears too much becomes uninteresting, but someone who's always there becomes invisible. Find the right balance. Practical example, take a weekend to do something just for yourself, a course, a hike, visiting family. When she asks why you disappeared, say, "I was doing something I needed for myself." This communicates self-value and having your own life. You need to be the center of your life. Many people get lost in relationships because they make the other person an absolute priority. They abandon projects, forget friends, put the gym aside, change their values. And the problem with this is that you stop being yourself. You start molding yourself to please, to keep someone close. But this, besides being tiring, is unsustainable. When you decide to be the protagonist of your life, everything changes. You attract people who respect your boundaries, admire your posture, and recognize your value. And more importantly, you don't lose yourself in the process. And that, in the end, is what matters most. Practical example. Reflect on whether you're setting something important aside because of a woman. Now take it back up. It could be an old project, a book, a health habit. This return shows that your life is more than trying to please. Those who chase are never a priority. When you're always chasing, you're putting yourself in an inferior position. You show that she is the prize and that you're seeking approval, and those who live seeking approval rarely earn respect. Respect is a consequence of posture, of knowing who you are, what you want, and not accepting emotional crumbs. If you settle for little, that's what you'll receive. When you stop chasing, you begin to position yourself, and this changes how she sees you. You leave the category of nice but desperate and enter the category of rare and interesting. Practical example, if she treats you with disdain or responds coldly, don't reinforce this with more messages trying to please. Give space, go live. When she notices your absence, you'll already be on another emotional level. Conclusion. If you want to win a woman's interest, stop chasing right now. Start chasing yourself, your goals, your health, your evolution. When you are your priority, people feel it. And that energy is magnetic. She notices, she feels it, and she begins to wonder, what is it that makes him so special? It all starts with a choice, to stop losing yourself in others and start finding yourself again. The difference between an ordinary man and a desired man is how he positions himself before his own life. So stop diminishing yourself, stop molding yourself to please, be yourself, and see how everything changes around you. Comment below, I am my priority, and share this video with that friend who needs to wake up. Until the next video, heir to wisdom.